Hi, Wayne White here, watercolor artist, and today I want to complete the painting that I started, I think it was last week, and I only have a few things to do, so I'd like you to see what I've done, and we'll try and finish it up. This is a picture of the painting that I'm doing. It's it's a scene in Ireland, in the countryside. One year I did a lot of paintings there, but this is the painting so far. Almost finished. And like I said, I'll be finishing it today. What I want to point out, what I've done is, the cow, of course, is a center of interest, but the little cottage in the back is a secondary interest. So, and the photograph, you can just barely see the roof. So I've enlarged, I've made the house, the cottage, a little bigger. It's on the photograph. There's a chimney on that cottage that I need to put in. To put in the chimney, what I'm doing is I cut out a little rectangle on a piece of tape where I think I want the chimney, right about there. And then I'm going to take a scrubber brush. A scrubber brush is a little brush with really stiff fibers. You can see the chimney now. The paint, when it dries, then I'll paint it. I've got to bring the background down on top of the roof there, and back of the roof. This is painting. You can see it's curled a bit, and the way I'm going to flatten it out is I'm going to wet the back of this paper, watercolor paper, and I'm going to place it face down, and I'll put a towel underneath it, and then I'll put a towel on top of it, and I'll put some heavy books on top of the towel, and let it dry overnight. And when it dries in the morning, it's going to be perfect. The patio table, which is not ideal, but I don't want to set up a studio outside. I don't need it. Mix some Payne's gray with some yellow. And that's going to give me a dark green. Come in and get rid of that white outline. This is what small brushes are for, to do the little handiwork in here. Put in the chimney. I think what I'm going to do, to make it look lived in, I'm going to have some white smoke come out of the chimney. I think that'll be a nice touch. Write some white chalk, and it comes in handy. This where I got the white of the furry top of the cow, and I'm going to I'll rub in this white chalk. Going to there, you see, now the smoke kind of billows out. Looks like somebody lives there. There. Okay. The light is coming from my left side this way. So I'm going to put a shadow up there. And that makes it a little gray. And we're going to put the cast shadow of the chimney. We're going to determine how we're going to mat this. I'll be right back. I brought 3 different sizes of mats to show you. You don't have to show all the painting. You can show all of it. Would pretty much take the whole picture in. I think this is a little smaller. This is a little bit smaller. Still see most of it. Much smaller, and just take a section of it. Popping off a lot of the stone wall, which is not that interesting. Really brings out the cow. And I think it makes the cow and the cottage more interesting. But I'm thinking of a size between this small one and the big one. This is the mat I decided on. I think this helps the painting bigger than a big mat or a smaller mat would do. This is more of a medium-sized mat. Having a smaller mat than the painting brings out the cow and the cottage. Our points of interest become more important. This is about the final of this painting, and glad you could join us. And hope to meet you again at our next painting.